And I reckon that the other fella getting on the bench up there is Tyler Stack. But anyway.
Veal and Vale, what a matchup this is, by the way. Two big boys. They'll crash into each other all day. Going to be a terrific contest to watch that one.
Well, just quickly before we get started, the condition of this ground, Wally?
I think it's fair to good now. I think it looks okay after all the turmoil and controversy.
Up they go, as we mentioned, Veal and Vale. Vale wins it, but Veal knocks it out of his hand. Comes in as far as Couch. He's wrapped up in the tackle straight away. They pounce on him. Umpire circling, says, give me the ball. And that's the way there's going to be tough and hard all day. Couch and Kelly getting up, which you'll expect him to be in every scrap.
Polkey out at centre half forward for Bell Park. Interesting move.
As we have another ball up, and it's Vale and Veal wrestling, and we'll go through that whole scenario again. Good thing is, mate, we've got a time clock, we've got an electronic scoreboard, we've got Matty with us, we've got everything happening.
So Cuthill in it early, got wrapped around the head, I would have thought, but umpire says, give it to me, going nowhere. Hard as a cat's head, we say it every week.
Yep.
They go again. Veal over the top, reaching, but the umpire's pulled out a free kick here.
3 to Kelly.
No.
Yeah, it is a free to Kelly. He got felled by Cuthill.
Gotcha. Veal tried to take it. Kelly, a flat punt in towards the forward line. It just goes over. Ran under the footy there was his teammate. Ball ends up in the hands of Lynch. Lynch just flicks out a little handball across as umpires.
Oh, he's pinged him for a throw.
Whistle here. Pretty stiff.
Had a good view of it, though, so we didn't see it clearly, but the umpire was right on it.
You're right. So Newton's going to be the recipient for Colac. He's just outside 50. Too far out to score. Gets back. Umpire says...
Too far out to score. He's
too far out to score. He's just gone really short, and he's paid the mark here. Jake McGuire's got and 50 metres, and rightfully so too. Silly there from Johnson. Just remonstrating a little bit with the umpire, but that was a questionable mark, Milky.
Oh, it hit the deck for sure. We just had a perfect look at it front on. The umpire wouldn't have seen it, so we can't criticise the umpire on that occasion, but it's made it certainly an easy one here for McGuire, and Colac get the first blood.
And a big one too.
To Jakey McGuire on the Geelong Harley-Davidson scoreboard. We see Colac one straight lead Bell Park yet to score.
Well, quick goal, minute 55 gone in the first quarter, and it's hard to get a gauge on how this game's going. Just a couple of stoppages, just a little short kick, and 6 points.
And that was play on. But as I said, umpire didn't have the view we had, and the same as we didn't have the view the umpire had of that throw. So a couple of those ones we can't go to town on. We will, though, when they're out. Up they go again. Veal reaches over the top, knocks it down. Cuthill's in there. Kelly tackles him. Gets the free kick for the sling tackle.
Didn't have the footy.
Didn't have it. Cuthill. Cuthill looking to send Bell Park into attack. Spears the pass, but it's intercepted by a one-handed mark there by Caden Newton. The pass was meant for Rounds, but it was chopped off. Goes backwards. Learson unloads, kicks it to nobody. Absolute nobody. But Flecos runs onto it, gets around Lynch, dishes off the handball. Over to Linton. Linton goes, gets don't argue. Dishes off, gets it across to his teammate there, and Jack Parker. Parker goes to the left to centre half forward. Got Wood Mason, got the hands up, can't mark it. Fisted away, Tommy Couch gets it. Gives it across to his teammate there, and Jackson Bright has a bounce, has another one. On the outer side, goes, it's a shocker. The kick is a shocker. But the ball should be defended by Colac here, but they've mucked it up. Goes across there to that was Polkey who couldn't trap it. Still goes out the back for Bell Park. Handball comes out to Learson. Wobbly old kick, the outer wing, bouncing ball. Good trap there. Ducked by Bolsh. Bolsh gets the handball across to Kelly. Kelly bouncing ball. McGuire got another one here. Good use of the body. Settles, goes towards goal. Minor score.
Terrific body work then from Jake McGuire. Just got rid of his opponent just with a nice hip. And just ran into an open goal, but from 40 metres out, couldn't kick it.
Opening at a frantic pace, Wally.
Absolutely. It's Sheringham for Bell Park. He's going to bring the ball back into play. Just goes defensively, outer side, looking for Johnson. Good fist there by Bolch, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Talking about Bolch before the game, mate. He got married at the start of the year. He had the honeymoon. Didn't do much pre-season. He's just played the last 4 weeks. So what a time!
Really?
What a time to come back.
Is that right?
Yeah, no, as in 4 weeks in the ones. The last 4 weeks in the ones. He's been playing in the twos with no warm-up.
Well done by him. Veal got the knockout. It went straight down to Seal. Seal tried to break a couple of tackles and couldn't. Cuthill down there as well. He's well tackled.
He's gone.
Holding the footy. Monahan. Oh, no. Oh,
He did pay advantage. You cannot pay advantage on that.
That is ridiculous. So Monahan's picked up the footy. He's taken one step to play
and
on.
he put his hand up the
The
umpire
umpire
and
said, stop, no, take the kick. And then he said, no, it is play on. That's extraordinary. Really poor umpiring that. It's a bad start from him. As the ball gets bounced up and it's just stacks on the mill here. It's going nowhere. It's about 30 out from Colac's goal, and that is a shocker. That was just about a certain goal then.
Yep, that was...
Mind you, it was a tough holding the ball. But
it was too. Veal reaches over the top, knocks it down to ground level. Lynch at the bottom. Dishes it. No, he doesn't dish off the handball. Keeps it in. Umpire says, got one high, you get a free kick.
So, it's going to be Baxter. No, Lynch is going to get the footy. Lynch just taking his time. He's got Veal in front of him. Sorry, it's, I should say Vale.
Oh.
Vale and Veal. So, ball comes to hands anyway. In the end, it's going to be Graham who clears for Bell Park. Just going out there towards the boundary line, and it's touched out of bounds.
Oh, he's paid high against Prazzani on
Holmer.
On Holmer. Louis.
Interesting. So, Holmer, he's got the footy just about centre wing. Bell Park haven't really been inside 50 yet. Oh. It's a shocking kick. He's kicked the ground then. Really poor. That was, what is going on with Colac here? Unfortunately, Stephen George took the mark and then played on straight away and holding the footy. Ball's going to end up with Paddy Bright. Bright goes long forward, looking for Polky, but a really nice mark in front down there. Prazzani. Nice play. He switches immediately, and he's got a man out there too. That's beautiful. Help me out, Milky.
I reckon it's Fedley. Just had a guess from the look from here. I reckon it's Fedley.
Fedley's got the footy, half back. Unfortunately, the switch didn't really work. They've been slowed up, but that's a beautiful kick down the middle to George. Can he make amends now? He plays on quickly, goes long, and he's got McGuire again.
Oh, good kick.
And he's off the leash. He is off the leash here. It's Trent Webber who's got him.
Young George, mate, was at the Falcons, went back to Lawn, then decided he didn't want to play at Lawn, thought he'd go to Colac.
Fair enough too. Wise decision, perhaps.
Yep.
So McGuire, he's going to line up from about 45. It ended up being Johnson. There was a little bit of a switch there. So Johnson standing the mark. Oh, gee, looked like he ran over it too, Johnson. McGuire doesn't quite get the carry. It's a good fist at the back there from Bell Park. Wood Mason working hard in tight. Over the top of him, Bell Park all over him. Just a little kick there from Webber. But the ball is out of bounds. About 30 around Colac's goal, doing all the attacking so far.
What do you think so far, Matty?
Yeah, it's an exciting game.
And you're into your footy, which is really good, Matty. You enjoy the local footy?
Absolutely.
We just don't get caught up that Cats rubbish. We don't worry about that. By the way, how's your Cats going? They winning? They were winning comfortably, weren't they? But
tell you shortly.
As the ball goes in right in front of the Geelong Harley-Davidson scoreboard, bounce up 117 Colac. Bell Park yet to score and been travelling 7.5 minutes. And it's 30 out from the Colac goal.
Just quickly for the Gateway, Inverleigh has scored the first goal over North Geelong and they lead at 6-1.
Fantastic. Good work there, Matty. Better than those other blokes. Buzz wouldn't be up with that sort of stuff. Sacks on the mill. Again, the ball hasn't moved. We're still 30 out from the Colac goal.
Very interested in the BFL scores too, Matty. There's a ripper there. I reckon it'll be the replay in the grand final in a fortnight's time. Torquay Geelong Ammos.
Up they go again. Vale wins this one. Knocks it down only far as Linton. Linton kicks off a step. Is it 15? No, it's not. Woodmason up and over his head. He goes. But it's not. Missed it. But then it comes back to Black, who picks it off. They tried to muck that up, Colac. But Josh Black manages to get the second goal. 2-1. 13. They put up 3-1, but it's 2-1. On the Geelong Harley-Davidson scoreboard, Bell Park yet to score.
Josh Black did really well, but Jake McGuire, when you get an opportunity like that, he's missed it. A fresh air.
Yep.
From the point-blank range.
First it was Linton, then it was Woodmason, then it was McGuire, and then finally it was Black.
A little bit of class there, by the way.
Yep.
So, in the centre again. Up they fly. Well roved off the pack there for Bell Park was Rounds, who's in the centre today, which is interesting. I haven't seen that. I think I've seen Bell Park 3 times now, and he hasn't been there. But Stacks on the mill. Umpire says, give it to me.
Almost took it with him 2 rounds, didn't he?
Veal and Vale, they're going to do battle all day. It's going to be a ripper. Ball ends up in the hands of Bookavars. That's Christian. Gives it across there to Webber, who goes further afield, looking for Ian Alley. Ian Alley tried to run on the footy. He couldn't. Campbell Floyd ended up with the footy. The handball's not too bad. It was a 1-2, and he missed it. He stuffed it up. Stephen George ends up with it in the end, and he's kicked it in the middle, and it's only as far as Luke Rounds for Bell Park. Just a little bit fumbly there, the Colac Tigers. as Rounds just goes out of side. He's got a target in mind. It's Polky. He jumped early, couldn't take the mark. Ball goes to hands. Learson ends up with the football. Just hacks it out for Likos on the outer side. He's got a man inside, and that's Jimmy Linton. Just does a little turn. Gets it into the middle, and the kick is beautiful. And he finds Carmody for his first touch. He's a long way out from home, though. Gets it across to his former captain in Kelly. McGuan on the back of the pack. He's streaming in towards goal, and he slots it. He is a reliable kick. He had Wood Mason as an option, perhaps, over the top, but he said, hey, I'll take this responsibility. And he slots it, and the Tigers are all over him at the moment. Milky?
Just trying to look who the Colac player was. I reckon it might have been Newton that went for the mark, and Johnson, the two Bell Park players committed. McGuan decided, I'll stay down, and managed to get the crumbs. Smart
play, Geelong Harley-Davidson. It is 3-1-19 Colac. Bell Park yet to score. Probably one inside 50 so far for Bell Park. It's the 10-minute mark. All over him.
And Wally, Torquay are up 1-1-7 over the Amateurs, just one behind.
Thanks, Matty.
Going well, Matty. Going well in your debut. Up they go again. I think Veal ended up winning that one. Knocks it down. Kelly at the bottom of it. Coming out. Trying to get through there was Tyler Stack. He's trying to crash his way through. Kelly puts a head down and says, no, it was Josh Black puts a head down and says, give it to me. But the umpire says, I'll blow the whistle. Yeah, Kelly's right in front of me. He can't hardly be out in the ground, can he? Go again. That's Cody Spokes at the bottom of that pack, and we'll have a ball up. A lot of this stuff, Wally. That's the way. I don't think either team really worries about this stoppages.
We've got the blood rule here.
Who's it on? Bolsh. No, it's on Big Zane. I reckon Big Zane Vale.
Not sure.
They've just used, I reckon Colac have just used that moment to have an interchange because Zane Vale was the only one in the contest and he's coming off the ground. So
Bolsh streamed off as well, of course, but yeah, I think you're right. I think it's Vale.
Yep.
So that'll mean Holmer will come back up into the ruck for his first crack today.
And Kennedy going down to centre forward by the looks. Up they go. Big jump. Over the top, Tyler Stack. He gets hit hard. Bouncing ball. He tries to go back and get it. Getting his kick through is Billy Henderson. Finishes up with Louis Holmer. Holmer goes wide, deep. Oh, Jackson Bright takes the mark. Half forward. Little quick spearing kick into the pocket. Puts his teammate under pressure there. But it's Lockie Patton, the bloke who kicked the first 3 goals against St Joey's. If you remember a few weeks ago, Wally.
Yep, absolutely.
Hard up against the boundary line, though.
And a fair way out. Tough kick, this one.
You would have kicked a couple from here, wouldn't you?
Not sure about that. Look, I'm a big rap for Louis Holmer, by the way. Into the ruck, straight away has an impact.
In here comes Patton. The goal umpire starts to set himself, but it's fisted through. Put that down as a rush behind. And their first score on the Geelong Harley-Davidson scoreboard, Bell Park, 1 behind. Trail Colac, 3 goals, 1-19.
So the ball's brought in.
He's been pinged.
Oh, it's straight up the centre, but the old 1 centimetre over the paint, and we're going to bounce it deep into the Dragons' goal square. It's
worse rule than deliberate out of bounds.
Well, if you're a metre over, fair enough. But
yeah, Lockie Simpkin, he's just shaking his head. Up it goes, top of the square. Trying to crash his way through. There's Kennedy. Ball's in dispute. I reckon that is Cuddill at the bottom of that pack.
It's going nowhere.
Going nowhere. Umpire's happy to let it go, but he's going to have to ball it up again at the top of the square.
Colac ringing the changes as Hillman sprints off. Newton coming on. Ball bounced. Colac are going to be happy to rush this through, and it was Fedley who did that. And that's another behind as they clear it immediately, but the kick's dangerous. It's a poor one, and Billy Henderson's going to cut this off. He gets back quickly, just chips inside. That's also a poor kick, though, but his teammate there in Paddy Bright's going to try and make it work. Unfortunately, he's been ping for holding the footy, too. He has been ping for holding the footy.
He had that half a second to pick it up, and then obviously got wrapped up, and that was the end of that.
And they've kicked it straight in the man on the mark there. That was Brodie Finn, perhaps?
Jack Parker, wasn't
Parker?
It? Yep.
So, that's disappointing. But all of a sudden, the ball's gone forward, and Wood Mason, it's for Likos. Likos has got it in. Carmody couldn't get on the end of it. Thought he was for a second there. It was good play in there by Seal, working really hard. Someone's hurt for Bell Park here. Hardly moved. And it stacks on the mill, and we're going to have a bounce.
I reckon it's Timmy Sheringham.
Looks like he's copped it in the face.
Yeah. It's Timmy Sheringham.
It is. Tim Sheringham, slow to get up. Reckon there's going to be a bit of claret too because he's feeling for his face, but umpire says, let's keep playing on here, and it ended up being Patton who got a nice handball out there to Stack. Ball goes forward and a really nice mark then. Good mark in front for Ben Bookavars. He flips out the handball straight away.
Got there first, I reckon.
Yeah, and it's going to be,
Polky.
in the end, Polky's got it on the goal line. I didn't pick up who kicked it in, though. Did you get that, Milky?
Yeah, Bookavars, wasn't it?
No, he dished off the handball.
No, I didn't see that, mate. Sorry, I was looking down at my my script.
But it's a goal to Bell Park anyway.
Yeah. In the end, it was Polky that kicked the goal.
Correct.
Yep, so...
so they get their first goal for the day, and it's Colac 3-1-19, leading Bell Park 1-8 for Geelong Harley-Davidson.
And for the Gateway, North Geelong had just kicked 2 goals really quickly. They're now leading 2-2-14 over Inverleigh 1-1-7.
This guy's all over it, mate.
Absolutely.
He is all over it. Josh, we'd have to be poking Josh because he'd be sound asleep. The old buzz. Yeah. How about Jimmy? He's overseas. He's gone to Bali.
So Holmer gets it down to Cuddill straight away. Cuddill dispossessed, and it's going to be Monaghan who just hacks it forward. Carmody spilt what he should have taken.
Whoa.
He takes about 3 players with him, and in the end he's been pinged for holding Trent Webber. He went pretty hard at it, but he should have taken the mark, unfortunately. So Webber, been asked to do a pretty big job. He just kicks short in the centre of the ground, and really good mark there from Jackson Brighton. He had to mark that, didn't he?
He absolutely did.
He really did. He flicks it out to Baxter. Baxter just loads up and kicks down the line, but good body work down there from Colac. They're just going to pump it forward to 4 Bell Park players, and it's just straight back to Webber. Webber's just going to switch to his
I reckon she'll have a word to Jack Parker on that one. That was a bit silly.
It's a bit ordinary. So Sheringham asked to play on, just chips short again. This time he's got Vale. Vale just goes back with the 1-2, and they're starting to link up all right here, Bell Park. Kick was nice. Couldn't take the mark was Kennedy. Ball goes to the front of the pack. It's going to be Rounds who runs onto it. He runs through a bit of traffic, finds his coach again in Sheringham. Sheringham to Vale. They are linking up nicely here.
Yep.
Sheringham gets it back. He pumps it in long. They're going to be looking for the... Oh, gee, that's... Probably a free kick there to Polky. He was besieged. In the end, Jason Graham picked it up, kicked it in towards goal. Couldn't make the distance, but I'll tell you what, Ben Bookavars has. He snapped it round the body on the right foot. And Colac, Bell Park have picked up their second major. And they just tighten up the scoreboard.
Back to less than a kick, mate.
Absolutely. Geelong Harley-Davidson 3-1-19. Colac. Bell Park 2-2-14. The margin is 5 points, just like that.
Absolutely, mate. Took a heartbeat. Lockie Veal was under that ball, and one of his teammates came over and punched it out of his hands. So he...
Gee, I don't know whether you saw Polky, though.
Yes.
He's getting held badly. As Cuthill's got the blood rule. So I reckon it must be really hard in the centre there.
Those Waterboy tops for Bell Park, are they a couple of sizes too small, do you think, for Kevy? Kevy Purcell?
I think they might be the Chinese imports.
Yes.
And they've shrunk a little bit after a couple of washes.
Yeah, Kevy... what a great job he does around the Bell Park Club.
Absolutely.
Sensational. And as we mentioned, the blood rule against Mitch Cuddill, which had been the cricket pitch in the middle. It's rock hard in there. So we go through the ball up again. Up they go. Veal wins it. Gets it as far as Monaghan. The look-away handball. Stack tries to crash his way through. Falekos does the spin. Wrapped up in the tackle. Umpire circling. The ball comes out from off the hands of Kelly. Cody Spokes dishes off the handball to Monaghan. Monaghan goes to the left foot. McGuan's got the sit at the back. Almost gets his hands on it. Coming through his Carmody. Picks it up. Quick snap. Over the front of the goal. Over the goal mouth.
Oh, he's gone onto the track, by the way. Carmody's been pushed by Ben Johnson onto the bike track. He's okay, but surely got some grazes.
That's not... I don't like the bike track in the first place. Dig it up. That's sort of have... If they want to make this the boutique ground, dig up the damn bike track. It's my opinion.
So up they go again. This time it was Vale in front. Just flipped it down to his teammate beautifully. Bell Park are just going to try and work this out. It's Neelis. Just no one putting any pressure on him. He's just wandering out. He eventually finds Lynch. Still haven't yet crossed defensive 50. Lynch again, though. He's going to find Graham. Oh, Graham ran down. Well done, Kelly. Andrew Kelly, beautiful tackle. I'm not sure what Jason Graham was thinking. Thought he had a lot more time. That is foreshore. That's a terrible kick, though. There's 4 Bell Park players, and Johnson's under it. He's going to be paid the mark, and rightfully so. You can't play on from that if you've played the mark, umpire. But anyway, in the end, Jason Graham's going to get it back. He makes amends. He's got Polky out here. Polky's going to run onto the footy, but it's a poor bounce. Bounces directly sideways and out of bounds, and it's about 60 out from Bell Park's goal now.
Perhaps he paid Johnson the free kick for the punching in the hands.
Yeah, that's the only explanation.
That's the only thing I think of. That's why he paid the advantage. As the ball comes in, Vale has the front spot, knocks it down over the top. Parker punches it towards the advantage of Colac. We'll have another throw in.
A couple of Bell Park hands go out for deliberate. I'm not sure why you even bother.
Yeah. So let the umpires
Never seen that
umpire.
paid.
Yeah, let the umpires umpire players. Too many players. You see them on the tally. They'll stand around and appeal to the umpire.
Yeah.
Worry about your teammate. Your opponent, rather. Down in it comes Cuddill, bottom of the pack. Just a bit of sidestepping. Then he's wrapped
That's
up in
holding
the
the
tackle.
footy right there.
Yep, absolutely. He had an opportunity to get it out.
Yep. Elected not to, but the umpire bounces it.
So we'll go through all that again. Veal and Vale. Veal wins it, knocks it down. And he's paid the free kick on a hold to Cuddill against Black. Cuddill's got it, centre wing, to send Bell Park into attack. Umpire's called in to play on. Black hasn't heard that call. Goes to half forward. Couch has a sit. Over the top, free kick.
Oh, he's played a block here.
He's played the block on Kelly.
Yep. Couch has got it. He's 50 out.
This for the lead, mate.
Absolutely. Oh, he tried to play on. I'm not sure what he was thinking in the end. It's all Bell Park really over there. In the end, it was Polkey, I think, that caused the spill. That's obviously who he's looking for, but the ball's at the bottom of the pack and it is going nowhere.
I thought he was going to try and get around the man on the mark and have a pick at him.
Yeah, I
Johnny
thought.
Couch.
Yeah, he got very close to him, didn't he?
Yep.
So up they go again. Ball at ground level, inside Bell Park's 50. Clearing kick, though, from Simpkin. Simpkin just snapped it around the body. Colac still with possession of the footy, long way away. I reckon that was Kelly who got the footy out. It bounces over Woodmason's head. In the end, Sheringham's going to get it, though. He just misses the target by hand with Johnson. Johnson just tracks back again, and he finds an ally in Neelis. Neelis just chips short, and he's found Bright out of side. It's,
they've lifted Bell Park.
They definitely have. It's Jackson who's got the footy. Jackson just straight down the line. He's got a loose man out there, and it's Cuthill. Found plenty of space. He's still outside 50. Gets back quickly. Tyler Stack just calling for it laterally. Cuthill says no. I'm going to pump it in again to Polkey, and they are all over him down there. That's Floyd who's taken a good mark.
Good work from young fella.
Yeah.
I think he was at the Falcons as well at the start of the season, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. He stood in front of the hole and he did it really nicely. Just chips it across to Black. He's going to work the footy for a little while here, Colac. You can see that. They've changed the tempo. Well done. Finds Parker. Parker up the line, looking for Linton. They've worked the footy nicely. Linton just about on centre wing. In no hurry.
Gee, McGuan's calling me 70 metres away.
In the end, he's just kicked it up the line to McGuan, but McGuan had 3 to beat. It was probably a mark then to a Christian book of ours. But in the end, on the end of it's going to be Paddy Seal. Seal's got Woodmason. Woodmason's going to kick to Carmody's advantage, and he's done that really nicely. And Carmody's a terrific mark.
Well done.
Gee, that was a well-weighted kick.
Yep.
Woodmason is such a clever footballer.
That goes back to Carmody here. So it's not Carmody, McGuan, 3-on-1 and managed to get the ball to ground.
Yeah.
And then they set it up beautifully, the Tigers.
Well, I think I said it before the game. McGuan, even if he's not in great nick, and he has been so far, by the way.
Yeah, today he has.
But he just works his bum off, and it's exciting to see. He's a player I really like watching.
Bit of a combination Palais bingo there.
Yeah,
yes.
Good call.
There he is, the sponsors man.
Absolutely.
And he comes, Jake Carmody. He gets his first, so the Jakes have got 3 goals between them. And that's the Tigers' 4th. 4 goals, 125, Colac. They lead Bell Park 2-2-14 on the Geelong Harley-Davidson scoreboard.
Bit of useless trivia, but everyone from Colac who's kicked the major starts with J.
Oh, yes, okay. Two Jakes and a Josh.
That's correct.
Yep. Yeah, well, Andrew Kelly's going to have to change his name to Jack Kelly, I reckon. Back in the middle. It's Holmer up against Veal. Holmer jumps early. Veal stands his ground, gets it down only as far as Cuthill. Cuthill kicks it. Oh, almost a good effort there from the Bell Park player. Comes back to Rounds, fends off, gets tackled, his pants pulled down. Graham goes round the body. This is what he's in the side for, but it's a good spoil by Learson, and we'll put that down to another rush behind.
It was actually really well done from Learson. Nearly went over the top of him. He plays on immediately and goes out to Linton. He kicks long. Linton on the left, and all of a sudden they've got it just about on 50, Colac. Really well cleared out from full back. Ball at ground level here. It was Felikos just trying to trap it. Couldn't get it. In the end, it ended up with Cuthill, who's had a ton of possessions, by the way.
Ever.
In the end, I think that was perhaps Black who kicked the footy out, and the ball touched off hands and is out of bounds.
That appears to be a bit of a mismatch, Hillman and Nellis.
Yeah.
A bit of height difference there.
Do you reckon Cuthill would have had at least a dozen possessions so far?
We've called him. Non-stop called Mitch Cuthill.
We have. So the ball comes back into play. Over the top then was Veal. Just tried to find a teammate at ground level, but immediately set upon again. It was Stack the tackler. Coming up off the bottom pack was Monaghan.
So we go through it again. Up they go. Veal wins it, knocks it down. Trying to crash his way through with Falekos, but Sheringham's there for Bell Park. Traps the footy. Umpire says, give it to me, we're going to go through. The stoppages has been phenomenal.
It has. Yeah, a lot of bounces.
Oh, has there ever. Going through it again. 60 out from the Colac goal. Up they go. Holmer wins that one. Puts it into the path of Falekos for Colac. He dishes off the handball to Monaghan. Monaghan manages to get it onto his boot. Goes in that Hillman direction. But, Nellis, the smaller of the two, manages to get the ball. Hands off to his teammate there in, I reckon that was Webber. Webber's ball goes back to Linton. Linton's off his step goes Black. 2 to beat though. Sheringham will not drop that and takes the mark at centre half back.
So Sheringham just goes short up the middle, finds Lynch. Defensive 50. They trail by 10 points to Parkers. It's been an interesting first quarter. Colac with the first 3. Lynch just goes short again. Kicks nice. Finds his teammate in Patton. Umpire just calls the man on the mark back. They're just going nowhere here though. So little short kicks and they're slow. Patton. In the end, he's going to go short again, and this one's dangerous, and it's been spoiled. A beautiful spoil by the Colac defender, and the ball's...
He threw that up.
Yeah, absolutely. This has been set up by that spoil, I can tell you. Who's got that, Milky? Bolsh. 65 out. Get back quickly, son. Umpire called time off for some reason, so he couldn't. Looking for targets now. He kicks long. In the McGuan direction, Linton from the side, off hands Carmody, well tackled though. In the end he slipped it, he got away with it, but he has called on the ball.
Yep.
And it was Couch who should have been the recipient of the free kick, but Webber took it dangerously. Jackson Bright, one mid up, he just put the one Duke. It's well tackled in the end there, really nicely done because he was in trouble. It was Newton who looked like he was going to come out with the footy in a pretty dangerous position, but he made him work for it. Well done from Bright.
26 and a half gone in this first quarter. 25 plays 15 on the Geelong Harley-Davidson scoreboard. Right in front of the Kicks Country Footy FM commentary truck. He got one high, Cody Spokes. They're all appealing for it, but I didn't see it.
He certainly did. Bell Parker got to stand firm here. There's an important couple of minutes for them. Ball up again. It was Holmer who got the knock. Couch is running onto it. Linton just tries to bump him off the footy. Linton was hit high. That was from Cuthill. Cuthill is...
His body's a battering ram, isn't he?
It's unbelievable, and eventually the stoppage is forced. Umpire's going to bounce it in front of the commentary box. Colac by 10. They're looking for one more before the end of the quarter. It's push and shove here between the two big boys, Veal and Vale. In the end, it was Webber who fumbled, and there's a free kick behind play. And it's going to Colac, and it's going to Newton.
Against Rounds by the looks.
I didn't see it.
No,
certainly wasn't on the footy.
No. So there's one that went past us.
And he's a little bit sore here, Newton, too.
He's
been hitting the bread basket, I'd say.
I reckon that's what he must have. That's why he's got the free kick.
Don't call it there, son.
No, she would have been.
Lockie Simpkin was in an awful position to receive that. He's throwing up now in front of us, by the way. Not sure whether you spotted that.
Yeah, I did. Don't need that.
So Newton, he likes his chances here. He's going to kick from about 48. He's kicked. It's a bit of an ugly mung. It's just gone to the right-hand side, drifted offline. Colac by 11 for Geelong Harley-Davidson.
4-2-36 plays 2-3-15. So the Tigers by 11 points as Tim Sheringham in the goal square. Tries to set Bell Park into motion at the 28-minute mark. Up they go. Veal gets a big fist into that. Learson gets it. Linton, gets it. Handballs it across to his teammate. The smother on that teammate was Rowan. Kick, that was smothered. Rounds picks up the loose footy. Bell Parker in here. The kick's a shocker for Polkey, but he manages to pick it up. Then tackled immediately, spilling ball out wide. Picked off there. I'm not sure who the Bell Park player was there, but it goes back to Rounds. And that was Bookavars, that tried to crash his way through. Benny Bookavars, and Rounds was tackled.
So, in my opinion, Rounds will win Bell Park's best and fairest. And in my opinion, he could play more elite football, but his disposal just lets him down. No doubt about that. So, off the deck here. That was well done by Lockie Veal. Didn't get it far, though.
Then follows up with a tackle, the big fella.
Yeah, and a big tackle at that.
Yeah, it was too.
He just buried poor old Lockie Patton into the ground.
Bit of a mismatch there, isn't it?
Certainly in weight. No doubt about that. So Veal, another big knock over the top. It's only as far as Patrick Bright. Gee, they're tackling ferociously Colac. A couple of them into that one. I reckon. Who we got down there?
Paddy Bright was saying, no, I think I got a free kick there, mate. He tried to milk that out of the umpire. Up they go again. Veal uses a body, bounces over his head, goes as far as Book of Ours. And I'm sorry, no, that was Couch. And his kick smothered over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in as far away from us as it can possibly be. But we'll have a throw in. 26 plays 15. 29 and a half gone in this first quarter. Geelong Harley-Davidson scoreboard there. Veal doing a sensational job, by the way, Lockie Veal.
He's on
them
top.
First use.
Yep.
Ball's in dispute, out of side. Umpire's going to blow the whistle and start it all again.
Who would have thought? I just noticed Prassani ran right back down to the full back line, so he come right up to affect that tackle before, which is really good work rate from him.
On Holmer down there, the bouncing ball. Oh, they're out here, Bell Park. That was Patton, gets his kick out only as far as Jimmy Rowan, and he's dispossessed, comes out. Cuthill again, round the body. Oh, the young fella's done it again. Pink Floyd.
He's going well, Pink, as he just crosses out dangerously here for Learson. He's going to run on it beautifully, and he's going to make Polky chase him all the way. That's brilliant footy. Learson gives it across to McGuan. McGuan back to Learson. This could be a goal, century. Oh, he just chips short and ruins it for us. Nearly a free kick there in the forward line for Colac. That should have probably gone to Felikos then. Couldn't get it in the end. Jimmy Linton's going to run onto it. Oh, Bang! Bang! That is a ripper.
Well done.
And
what a build-up.
Hey, listen, mark that. In fact, pen that in for East Fruit Market goal of the day.
Good old-fashioned service, and that's what he got there.
That was a beauty.
All credit goes to the co-captain in Kane Learson.
Oh, Learson was sensational, but what a crisp bit of finish from Jimmy Linton. He just sold a bit of candy.
Crisp, I like that. And it's a fruit market, so it's a bit crisp.
Exactly. Wow. He has got some tricks.
See, you enjoy this stuff, Matty, don't you?
Oh, the boy has got some tricks.
Yes.
As they're back up in the centre, just quickly, it's 17 points for Geelong Harley-Davidson, and it's the 31.5-minute mark.
Good work,
As the ball goes straight down the back, and Lockie Simpkin for Colac. He just says, slow it down, boys. He gives the old hand signals. They love doing that late in the quarter. Monahan, centre of the ground. He's in no hurry either.
One of the top players in the comp, in my opinion.
He's a
Monahan,
star.
He's a superstar.
But he has got a very crook hamstring, I believe.
I do led to believe that, and injuries this year's cruelled him because I think he's quality enough to win the medal, but just this year. So it's quarter time, and it's Colac on the Geelong Harley-Davidson scoreboard. 5-2-32. They lead Bell Park 2-3-15. Cracking quarter of footy. Looking forward to it. We said it was going to be the game of the final series. Let's just hope it lives up to that expectation.
Well, it certainly has in the first 30 minutes of play, hasn't it? It's been outstanding.
Look at the great man, Tyson Hay, at the front there. Tough all the way, right from the minute. It's almost coast to coast. The only thing that would have made it started in the goal square, but
spot on. Now, quickly, a couple of observations. Lockie Veal, you mentioned, he's dominating in the ruck, which is disappointing for Bell Park, because I think I commented during the week they've got the best combination for mine. But the other one I want to say quickly is Cuthill has been outstanding for Bell Park.
Veal wins it again, knocks it over, but his opponent Vale goes and then dishes off the handball. I reckon he's hurt, Veal, though.
Yeah, he is.
He's ball's in dispute in the centre of the ground, trying to crash his way through with Jackson Bright. He's
Linton just shoulder block.
Tried to take Lynch's head off.
I thought that was Hayne.
The ball comes out. Simpkin gets over the top of it, over the top of Patton. The ball comes out off the boot of Jackson Bright. Tries to go to Holmer. Dinky little nudge out there to Graham. Graham's wrapped up in a tackle. They set on him. Learson tries to crack his way through. Linton tries to crack his way through. Goes to Lynch. Out it comes to Couch. Couch off a step. Pops it up. Here's Floyd at the back of Kenny. Good fist away. Graham up and under. It goes for Bell Park. Bouncing ball. Who's got the best run at it? Oh, it's Bright tries to pick it up, but he's wrapped up. That is Paddy Bright. Rolled over the boundary line.
A really nice tackle. Floyd probably lacks a little bit of body strength, I would have thought, but that was a lovely tackle as well, and he's doing everything right for mine.
Good spoil on Kennedy.
Keep an eye on him.
Sticks Floyd.
Oh, yeah.
Pink.
So, boundary throw in. It's Veal again doing a lot of work there. Contesting with him was Kennedy. Ball goes over the back. It goes towards Graham. Graham's pushing the back. Surely. No free kick. Sheringham tries to run on it. Little fumble there. Monahan picks it up, but Vale. That's going to get me all day, I reckon.
That's it, the V's.
Big Vale just mows him down and takes him down, and the umpire says, give it to me.
They both look spent, the two big fellas already, don't they?
They've had a
Up they
fair
go.
crack.
Big wrestle. Veal wins it down, only as far as Linton. He tries to trap it and does. Dishes off the handball. Only goes as far as his teammate there and Jack Parker. He's dispossessed. The umpire's letting it go. Cuthill uses his body as a ram. Tries to crash the way through. Umpire says, give it to me.
He obviously didn't see Jared Hayne last night with a shoulder block as a wide receiver. I don't know whether you saw that.
Did see that, yep.
I think Jimmy Linton tried to replicate that just before.
Up we go again. Neither player really won that one, but it's Cuthill over the top. Here it rounds, goes, sends Bell Park into attack. Learson, it had Polkey over the top of him. The back of the pack, it comes across, and Floyd takes the handball off his teammate there in Fedley.
Really interesting matchup, that, Learson and Polkey.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
Good call by Lynch. Doesn't miss a thing, does he?
So, Fedley, he's got it.
That's the coach I'm talking about, Lynch.
Yeah, I understand that. That's
I'm
Paul.
just making sure the listeners do.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So, Fedley, back pocket, Colac, just kicks long and fairly dangerously, looking for his ruckman, and he doesn't let him down. He is dominating this game. Lockie Veal. Veal goes straight across the ground. He's got some options out here, let me tell you. First of all, it's Learson. Learson's got a man further afield. He's missed the target, though.
Yep.
A bad kick, and it's Bright who's going to intercept. He's going to kick it in towards Polkey, and that has hurt him. That's burned him badly, hasn't it?
That's his man there, really, wasn't it?
That's a really bad kick there.
He's tried to get that across to Rowan, I reckon, and just didn't affect the kick.
Nah.
So Polkey is going to line up to get...
Shanked it.
Yep, tries to get it at Bell Park. Well, he's lining up for Bell Park's third and the first of this second quarter.
Gee, they were on there too. That's really disappointing for Kano. Learson.
In he comes, Stephen Polkey, League B&F winner. Gets onto it. He's pushing it across to the right. One of the Bell Park boys tried to buy that off the goal umpire, but nothing doing there. Minus score to Stephen Polkey.
So immediately rebounded here. It's Rowan who's got the footy. Back pocket. He's just going to transfer play directly across the other side. It's Simpkin who gets it. Simpkin's got Brasani further afield. Brasani, 45 out from Bell Park's goal. His options have dried up a little. They have. He's gone towards Monaghan. Monaghan out of position, though. He did well. He got rid of Webber then, and the ball goes further afield onto Spokes. Spokes just with a short one to Carmody. Too far out to score. Carmody props. Looking. McGuan working hard for him. He's just going to go sideways here. In the end, it's going to go to Parker. Parker.
Cool play.
I thought McGuan might have taken that mark, but didn't in the end. Tyler Stack's going to end up with it for Bell Park. Stack, straight up the boundary. Awkward looking kick. Holmer tried to make it work for him. In the end, it's going to be...
There he is, Pink.
Yeah, Floyd. Floyd's everywhere. That's a ridiculous kick, though. Really poor kick, Floyd. In the end, it's working hard as Rowan. Also in there is Learson. And they're going to force the ball up, but that was danger signs, wasn't it?
Absolutely. From the old Pink Floyd. It's ball up. Centre half forward for Bell Park. Veal wins that one again. He's having a fantastic day. Trying to crash his way through his stack. And he's stacked on. And we will have a ball up again. 45 out from the Bell Park goal.
Veal doing the tackling, by the way.
He's had a cracking day.
He's everywhere.
So on the Blood Toyota scoreboard, it's 5-2-32. Colac, Bell Park 2-4-16 as the ball comes out. Trying to crash his way through I reckon that was Billy Henderson for Bell Park. And we will have another ball up.
Yeah, stoppage number 47 at about the 5-minute mark of the second quarter so far. Probably on Colac's terms, that too, I'd reckon. So ball spills out. Again, Floyd affected the smother. He's had a really good start to this game, and he just sees the ball.
Just happy to see that roll over, wasn't he? He had hold of Tyler Slack's arms, just said, I'll just let that roll over the deck.
Yep.
Right in front of the Kicks commentary box team. Kicks Country Footy, FM 89.3. You're listening to the GFL Final Series as the ball comes in. Veal gets up over the top, knocks it down. Webber is dispossessed. Goes to ground. I think that's Tommy Couch at the bottom of that pack. And the umpire says, no, he had no opportunity. And we will give have a ball up. And Tommy Couch has a word to the Colac bench.
So I just want to reiterate, Learson on Polkey, that's just such an interesting matchup. I'm not bagging it by any means, but it's just probably something I wouldn't have envisaged. So ball comes out anyway. It's Bright, Jackson, who runs onto it, gets it across to Webber. Ball nearly intercepted. Bright's thrown that out, and he's been pinged. Yep. He's been pinged for it. It was a really good tackle. I'm just waiting to see who comes off the bottom of the pack here.
Bolsh. Yep. Whoa.
So Bolsh for Colac.
He's going to go the wrong way.
I'm not sure what's going on there.
He was going to go the wrong way.
He was, wasn't he?
Yeah. So Jay Bolsh at half forward. Spears it into Fleckos. He's got 2 to beat. Doesn't take the mark, but he managed to control the footy. Goes back to Bolsh. And this time he chips a little kick across to Parker. So Jack Parker turns on the afterburners, gets away from Jackson Bright, puts it into the hot spot, centre half forward, 2 on 1.
Oh, wasn't
Play
playing.
on! Ball comes out the back to Rounds. Little kick though, but it only goes as far as George. And the youngster, Stephen George, takes the mark, half forward. Bombs it. Just puts it up. Stand on someone's head here at the back. McGuan can't take the mark off. There goes Fleckos. I reckon he's got it.
What a goal!
Oh, Fleckos.
Well, listen, I'm going to write that down for an East Fruit Market contender goal of the day. I mean, it's got no chance.
No, but it was just smart thinking, wasn't it?
It's a ripping goal off the deck. I'm not sure how he beat all the hands, because there's about 4 hands down there.
What happened to Jake McGuan's mark?
Yeah,
I thought
I'm not sure.
There was a fair purchase on it, but anyway, we're a long way away. So the umpire might have seen a couple other hands on it, and in the end, it's on the Blood Toyota scoreboard. It's Colac 6-2-38. They lead Bell Park 2-5-17, and the reason they're leading, mate, you can take it away because Lockie Veal, the man in the middle, wins another one.
Oh, he just knocks it forward again. In the advantage of his teammate and Spokes. Spokes tries to run on the footy, but at ground level, well done there from, I think it was Felikos again there.
Yep.
But someone's been caught too high, and it's Ian Alley's going to take the footy for Bell Park. So Ian Alley switches play straight away, goes forward. Well done there. Oh, our man again. How's that not holding the ball?
Seriously.
But Campbell Floyd, he is outstanding here today.
I was going to say, that's a massive mismatch. Look at this, the weight and the experience of Kennedy and Floyd.
Yep.
Sensational stuff.
Yeah, he's really started this game well. A terrific tackle and should have been holding the footy all
absolutely.
day, every day.
Yep.
So Vale this time wins it, but Linton just with a 1-2. Linton for Colac gets the ball forward. Paddy Bright nearly marked it. It ended up with Couch. Couch just on the left foot and Kennedy under the footy. Once again, a hand on that from Floyd. He goes and gets a footy again. Oh, probably held without the footy there was Rounds. Ducked the head there was Kennedy. And he wanted too high, but definitely ducked into that. Floyd wrapped him up again. It wasn't Kennedy. It was Ian Alley at the bottom of that pack.
I tell you, this putting an asterisk next to Floyd, he's had some sort of game.
He certainly has. So Veal, once again, he kicks this one out of the ruck. He is everywhere. Newton nearly took a good mark running back with a flight, but he couldn't take it. And the ball out of bounds. About 70 out Bell Park's goal, and they would like to think they're going to get the next one. 21 points is the deficit.
Next goal, very, very important here.
Yep.
Spinning ball comes in. Veal and Vale. Veal wins it. Over running it was Black. Couch has got it. He spots up his teammate. Holmer is looking for and takes a good mark. Good mark there. Gives that the Pele Bingo mark of the day. By Jingo, it's bingo.
Holmer, it cracks me up when players do this. So he's taken the mark and then he's he's walked directly sideways just about to try and make the angle a little better. He's still got to come around.
Was it you that don't rate him as a kick?
No, I didn't say that. It's not me. I rate him as a footballer.
It was Matty Kershaw. Doesn't rate him his kicking ability. So he comes in. We're right behind him, Wally.
Yeah, we'll be able to watch this one straight through, I'm tipping.
He pushed it to the right. Yes.
Maybe he's onto something, the big fella.
Yes. He would have had a bit to do with him out at Lara, I'm
certainly
guessing.
Would have, correct.
For the Gateway Hotel, it's behinds galore over at in the Ballerine for Torquay and Geelong Amateur. Torquay is 1-8-14. Geelong Amateur finally has only kicked the third goal of the match.
He's paid that downfield.
2-3-15.
He's paid that downfield.
So Lockie Simpkin out of full-back, he's played on, and as he's kicked it, he's been pushed, which he didn't even go to ground. No. The umpires played down the field. I have no idea why, but who else but Veal's got the footy? Goes towards Woodmason, and ball out of bounds. A strong tackle down there from Billy Henderson.
Yep.
Veal's had about, where's Evie on 100 Supercoach points?
Not sure do they have that in the GFL? Maybe we should introduce it.
Well, your man Kershaw, he actually was doing that for Lara when he was coaching him.
Yeah. Oh, good flick there from Woodmason into the path of Parker. Parker pokes a toe at it, trying to crash his way through. On that occasion, there's Josh Black. Oh, no, it's Monaghan. And it goes back to Parker, but unfortunately they were pushed over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in. Speaking
of Parker, he's been rather influential as well, I would have thought.
Another youngster.
Good player.
Spinning ball, 50 out from the Colac goal. Nobody goes for that. It was Vale. Jake Carmody got one high. No, it's not Jake Carmody. It is Seal. Seal goes to the hot spot, puts it out in front of the man I'm talking about, Jake Carmody. Falekos picks up the crumbs, dishes off the handball, over the top to Linton. He gets it out the back to Simpkin. Simpkin goes towards goal!
Oh,
misses.
Just misses the left-hand side. I'll tell you what, though. They're in real trouble here, Bell Park. Colac are dominating this. They really are.
And for the form that they've been playing, quickly he gets onto that kick does Tim Sheringham. Oh! Simpkin almost tries to take the big hang, then gets the crumbing kick. Over the top it goes Linton to Flecos. Can he get his second? Put to the hot spot. Woodmason fists it away from him. Picked up by Rounds. Rounds kicked up and under. He's actually kicked that Colac's way. A bouncing ball into the pocket. Carmody tries to get a hand on it. The ball beats them all over the boundary line. 20 around from the Colac goal. And on the Blood Toyota scoreboard, they lead 6-3-39 at Bell Park, 2-6-18.
Flecos also getting a lot of footy, Milky. They're dangerous down forward. Really dangerous. Ball comes back into play. Vale this time just flips it down to his teammate, but he's going nowhere. Woodmason's got him. And we'll have a bounce. Gee.
Umpires earning their dough today, mate.
They are. They certainly are. Need to hold strong here, Bell Park again. They would not want Colac to get the next one. McGuan just gets rid of Vale. But Rounds on the end of it, and Rounds just pumps it as long as he possibly can. But it's going to come back in here because Simpkin's got it. He spotted a man further afield. It was Parker. Parker's been met very solidly. It's actually Black.
Yeah, was hit hard though, wasn't he?
He was. He really was. And the ball spilled out of bounds.
As far away as we can get from the kicks commentary truck, up they go. Vale might have won that one. Knocks it down. It's intercepted by the Colac player at the bottom of that is Kelly. And we'll have another ball up. Again, Vale and Veal. Vale wins that one as well. It's fisted away on that occasion by Rowan. But rebound coming in from Bell Park. Oh, it's picked up by Bukavaz. Oh, almost Helmer. Can he trap it? Keeps tapping it to himself out in front. He's beating Prazzani. Then goes back, keeps his feet. Holmer spears the pass into centre half forward. Oh, Ian Alley drops what he should have taken. Dishes off the handball to Couch. Couch is wrapped up in the tackle. Umpire said, you let it go. And it's a free kick going to the Colac player in Monaghan.
Bit stiff. Couchy was sold some serious pressure then, and I thought he handballed it too.
I thought he did too, mate. I don't think there was anything in that at all. Lucky free kick there to Colac.
So Monaghan's got the free kick. Half back. He's got lateral people everywhere, and he honours.
It's Parker.
It's Parker out there. So Parker with the footy. Just pumps it up the line defensively. Getting in the front of the pack there was Linton. Nearly took the mark. Off hands, he trapped it again. But there's players everywhere there, and that's immediately locked up.
Geez, a class act, didn't he, Linton?
Oh, he really is. He's got some serious tricks.
Yes, yes.
So Veal and Vale, hands on knees, both of them. They have done a ton of work so far. Neither of them touched the footy, though, and it's going to be Sheringham as clean as a whistle off hands. Kicks it on the left, inside 50, and Jason Graham's going to run onto this. Just in front of Floyd there. Graham, pump this inside 50, looking for Polky. Why wouldn't you? Leeson's going to come over the top. Didn't affect the spoil, but he couldn't mark it. Linton with another beautiful trap. He's shanked the kick, though, on his left foot. One bounce, out of bounds. 60 out, Bell Park's goal. 21 points, Blood Toyota.
North Geelong are running away with it over in the GD. 10-4-64 over Inverleigh, 2-4-16.
That's a big gap there, and they're the threat to Bell Park, aren't they? To Bellpost Hill. Up they go. Sheringham, he's doing everything, this bloke. Floyd, so is he. Got met heavily by Ian Alley. Comes back to Parker. He decides to kick it to the scoreboard, but no, he's got a teammate there in Fedley who takes the mark. Fedley, little chip down the line, goes to Josh Black. Takes the mark. Umpire's telling Jackson Bright to get back. Was it Paddy Bright? I can't tell. They've got the mop of hair. So it is Paddy. Ball goes down the line. There's some holding, the umpire says, and the free kick's going to Hillman.
Interesting. It looked the other way from me, but we're a long way away from it once again.
We certainly are.
So Hillman just goes down the line, finds his man down there, and that's Kelly. Kelly, once again, down the line. I reckon there he was looking for his man in Carmody, but the ball dropped short. Carmody somehow found the footy, though. Felikos is going to run onto this. He overran it, though. Carmody tries to dish it out. Paddy Seal down there as well. And they can't get the ball moving, and we're going to have another bounce. That'll be about 70.
Well, have to be, mate.
It's entertaining stuff, though.
40 out from the Colac goal. Up they go. Was that Linton that was? Knocks it down to Rounds. Rounds picks it off, tries to set Bell Park, gets it to Jackson Bright. He sees the footy over the boundary line, and we will have a throw-in. These umpires, they're either throwing it in or balling it up. There's not much else happening. So 39 plays 18 at the 16.5-minute mark of this second quarter. Veal flicks it over the back, goes as far as Simpkin. Free kick going to Bell Park.
Didn't pick it up. Must have been behind play again.
Yeah.
It looks like it's against Newton.
Yeah, on to Rounds, who belted him earlier. Maybe you're squaring it up.
Yeah. So Rounds just laterally goes to Sheringham. Why wouldn't you? Doesn't waste it too often. He takes a bounce in the centre of the ground. He kicks long. He's looking for his man, Polkey. Polkey's under some pressure, though. There's some serious Colac defence around, and Parker's got it. Dishes the handball to Kelly. Gets it on again to Fedley. They're working this beautifully. He gets it across to Monaghan. Monaghan's got a little bit of time and space. He pumps it long. McGuan's there. Just got the one mid-up. Was well defended there from Johnson. Ground level. Johnson picked up the footy, but he was tackled. Trying to get the footy out. Felikos is going to run onto it. He picks it up. He's immediately set upon. He gets it out, though. Further afield, Linton got his hands on the footy. Couldn't pick up the ball then was Rowan. Goes again.
Spin there from Black.
Yeah, well played. I think it was Monaghan, wasn't it?
Oh, it was Monaghan,
and
yes.
Monaghan span and got it to a teammate, but eventually the ball is going to be bounced, and it's only 35 out from Colac's goal. And once again, I'll reiterate, they lead by 21 points, but in general play, they are all over the Dragons right now.
Up they go. Vale wins it, knocks it to himself. Grubbing kick, goes across to Monaghan. Monaghan off the step into the goal square. There's a wrestle on Carmody. He got it! Oh, that's taken a right angle bounce. And Ryan Monaghan gets a very unexpected goal. We're all watching the wrestle between Johnson and Carmody. Was it Johnson? And with the ball just bounced at a left turn and straight through the middle.
Well, that's runner-up for the East Fruit Market.
Yeah, I've penned another one down for East Fruit Market, and it is prolific today.
So on the blood to out of scoreboard, that takes Colac 7-3-45 to Bell Park 2-6-18 in this Gija Garden home match of the day.
Danger signs. Veal out of the ruck again, as he has done all day. Paddy Bright for Bell Park come crashing through, caused a spillage. Ball will bounce it as, unfortunately for Sheringham, he had emerged with the footy from the bottom of the pack. So these two Bulls, they're going to go out again, this time reaching over the top. I reckon that time was Vale. I'll give it to him. Out of that was Patton, just snapped it around the corner. It was well defended again there by our man Floyd. He's done that all day, got it across eventually to Fedley. Fedley just tried to dish a handball out, and I reckon he got one high.
Yeah, he did. Paid the high kick against our man Floyd on that occasion to Jason Graham. Who loves a goal.
Gone the other way.
Yeah. Paid the high tackle, high slap it was against Floyd.
So Giggles Graham. 40 out. Probably should kick this.
Well, this is what he's in the team for.
Yep.
He's 3 or 4 a week.
His side certainly needs it. It'd be against the flow of play.
Hasn't scored yet today for the day so far.
In he comes. It's not going to get the journey. He's slewed it out towards the right.
Bingo! It's bloody bingo!
Polkey has sat on someone's head
and taken the
one-hander against the chest. And I'm going to say it again. He does not look like a footballer. But he has just got this amazing spring from nowhere. He just jumped and grabbed that.
That was a cracker. That's footy show stuff, that. Send that into the footy show.
So deliberate with the one Duke. In fact, he could have got both of them on it, I reckon, but he thought, well, I'm in pretty good position here. I'm just going to wrap it up with the one.
And we're right behind him. We've got a perfect shot of this as he comes in towards goal. Polk, and he's missed it.
Oh, wow.
Sprayed it.
Oh.
Look, in fairness to him, it wasn't the easiest of kicks. He was on a fairly large angle, but it was only 10 metres. Gee whiz, that's amazing. As Colac clear this quickly, going down, looking for Veal. There's a lot of Bell Park traffic in the middle of the ground, though. Sheringham is going to be on the end of it. He's just got it down to his teammate there, and all of a sudden they're going to have another shot on goal. And it's well done, and it's going to be through the agency of Bookavar's Ben. And he is directly in front, and he's about 30 out, so you'd reckon he'd make no mistake.
I'm just, yes, I was just going to say, I haven't seen Mitch Cuddill for a while. He's just here in front of us. Sorry, Bookavars comes in. Benny Boy, do they need this? Comes in and he's missed it as well.
One point the difference over in the Bellarine for the Gateway. Torquay 3.826, Geelong Amateurs 3.725, and for GJ Gardner Holmes it is, as the score update, Colac is 7.345, Bell Park 2.820.
So Simpkin,
he's got him again.
Oh, and luckily for him, because Cuthill had taken the mark.
Oh, he has
And
too.
the short
And he, look at Mitch. You are kidding me.
He's devastated. But I'm not sure who did it last time. Was it Simpkin who overran it last time?
Yep,
It was?
Yep.
So maybe a new kicker for Colac. Simpkin's been pinged twice for running outside the square out of the fullback contest.
Must have been length that time, but got over the end of it. Oh,
Jimmy Linton has just absolutely punished that ball. He sent that into next week through the goals for one behind, of course.
obviously it's their fourth rush behind, so they're not frightened, the Tigers, just to get it back where it's allegedly safe.
It's reeking of the Hawthorn-Geelong grand final in, what year was that? 2008, was it?
So it's not Simpkin that on this occasion goes out to the big fella Veal. He's got 3 to beat, gets a free kick, the big fella. And Wood Mason takes advantage, goes to Hillman, takes the mark, centre half forward, pops it up. He's got McGuan back there, who's gets the hands to it, fisted away from him. Oh, for Lekos, dishes off the handball to Spokes. Spokes off a step, He's got Carmody in the goal square.
Carmody's got it. And let me tell you something. I'm going to call it. They are too good, Colac. You know I like my early calls.
You do
crows.
like your early calls.
I like to go.
I'm marking this down. He will not miss. I've already put it down.
Of course he won't miss. He's at the top of the square, by the way, but he's not the most reliable kick in the world. So
Jake.
I haven't marked it down just yet.
Patrick Bright coming off.
Yeah, so Patrick Bright
dumped.
No, that was the Lockie Veal contest, which it was. The free kick was against Bright, but it was courageous stuff from him. It really was. But I'll tell you what happened. Veal, he obviously hurt Veal a little bit as well. Veal just eyeballed him as Paddy Bright was on the ground, but he thought, well, I think he all heard enough. I'm not even going to bother remonstrating.
So on the Blood Toyota scoreboard, that takes Colac 8-3-51 to Bell Park 2-9-21. That's a 5-goal margin, and it's the 23.5-minute mark of the second quarter.
I don't want to say I told you so, but I called it in the paper. They were sleeping the last 2 rounds. You can never write this team off. They are exciting as Linton's got the footy in the centre of the ground.
He's been resting them, Paul Lynch. I know that for a fact.
Oh, absolutely, yes. There was 4 of them last week.
Yep.
So Bell Park's going to get this. It's Sheringham has got the free kick. Umpire just saying...
Oh, yeah, you're not standing quite on the white line. Goose.
Sheringham's kick wasn't great. Overrun by his teammate then, and in the end, it's going to be
Seal
who's got the footy. Veal's doing everything. He's coming out like a full back now. He gets it out to Newton. Newton a sloppy handball, but Spokes is going to make it work, but his handball was sloppy as well. Graham gets it across to Ian Alley. Ian Alley just sets it up. Here's our boy. Floyd's got to get the free kick there.
Ragdolled him.
And Floyd...
he's unbelievable, this kid.
He's strong in the air.
Yep.
And he's not that tall either.
Nah.
He weighs about 55 kilos and would be 6 foot even, I reckon.
Reminds me of bloke sitting here. What number did you wear? Bloody 61.
So Rowan goes to our man Veal. That's his 87th touch. He's had 64 tap outs as well.
61, wasn't that your number?
He's gone across to George. George goes long, inside 50. McGuan wrestling with Johnson. McGuan's going to run onto this footy, I reckon. No, Carmody says, leave it to me. I've got it. Goes back there to George. George goes in towards goal. It's across the face. Wood Mason runs onto it, slips a little handball. McGuan says, you're guilty. And this is party time for Colac Tigers. They are hot right now, Milky.
They certainly are. And I tell you what, if I was Heath Jamison, I'd have my whole St Joey squad sitting over in the Polworth Pavilion watching this display.
Well, I reckon he would for a start. That's a no-brainer. So
sure.
I don't think you're reinventing the wheel there.
I'm not sure that he has.
I'm sure he would. But 9-3-57 Colac are. Bell Park 2-9-21. The margin is 36 points, and that's for Blood Toyota. 6 straight goals, Milky.
6 straight goals in front at the 25.5-minute mark of the second quarter. Could we do it?
Up they go again. It's Veal. He gets his own footy. He gets a handball. He is absolutely tearing this game apart in the first half as Cuthill just tries to bullock his way out of the situation here.
I'm just watching Big Lockie. He's sucking in the big ones.
Yeah, it was actually Henderson there.
Yeah.
Trying to bullock. So Holmer, double fist out of the ruck there. To Bell Park's advantage. But this ball's going to rebound again. Seal, tracking the footy. It was well done from Tyler Stack. Can't pick it up though. For Lekos. Yeah, left it behind. Kelly couldn't pick it up either. There's a lot of pressure out there. Bell Park probably sensing that they need something here. Tyler Stack again. Wrapped up nicely there from Jimmy Linton. In the end, they're going to clear this, though, and it's Couch. Free kick. There is a whistle. It's a push. It's going to go back to someone. Surely they had an advantage running.
Surely it is. You surely cannot take that back.
That's ridiculous. I had Lynch on the transition there. And it's going to be Couch who's got it, who, by the way, Couch was by himself, so it shouldn't be his free kick if it was anyone's, because he kicked the footy and no one was near him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the umpire's rationale on this one is, but he's got the kick at half back. Tommy Couch goes down the line, looking for Jackson Bright. Drops the mark, but cops on behind the ear. No, chop of the arms, the umpire says, against Paul Prisani. So it's on the outer wing. Jack O'Bright looking to dish it off to someone. Rounds provides a lead. He ignores him. Goes in the direction of Bookavars. Up he goes. Fisted away. Sheringham tries to crack in and give a hand. Ball's dished out. Comes back to Rowan. His kick is intercepted and marked by Trent Webber. Webber, little give, goes across to Ian Alley. Takes a mark right on the paint.
James Linton down. Hasn't moved yet.
Goes across to Jason Graham.
He's sore here, James Linton. He's got a corky in the bum, I'd say.
Yes, very much so. Very tender there, Jimmy Linton, as Jason Graham, right in front of the kicks commentary truck, comes in. He is a beautiful kick of the 40. DD likes it, and he says, come on!
Great kick. Really nice kick, Jason Graham. And, gee, he needed that. Reward for your midfielders. They've missed a couple of shockers, Bell Park. They really needed someone just to capitalise.
Mate, look at the scoreboard. 9-3 to 3-9. Same number of scoring shots, although they have rushed a few.
They've definitely rushed a few.
Yep. So on the Blood Toyota scoreboard, it's back to a 5-goal margin. 9-3-57 to 3-9-27.
Inverleigh clawing back in the GD. 7-4-46 to 12-4-76. North Geelong hasn't moved in a while.
Up they go again. Who else but Veal gets it forward. Sheringham gets on the footy. The ball smothered. Linton in best position. Vale for Bell Park, though. Gets the footy. Wrapped up nicely by Bolch. And we're going to have ourselves a bounce. The stoppages have dried up a little bit, I've got to say, over the last 10 minutes, which is good for the game. Up they go again. Bolch wraps up Sheringham again, but he slips a handball to Couch. A beautiful smother then from Parker. Ball comes out to Kelly. Kelly's just kicked a bomb. Looking there for Carmody. Carmody tries to run onto it, but Bookavars has got it. That's Christian. Stripped, though. Here we go again. Christian's got it. Stripped again. Bolch has put his head over the footy, but there's a free kick. And I reckon it's going to Bookavars.
Yeah, Sheringham's down in the middle of the over.
Yeah, Sheringham down.
He's getting back up.
So Bookavars just chips short. Goes to Webber. Webber down the line. Floyd in best position. He was spoiled by his teammate Prisani.
Gets a push.
Who found the boundary line.
Gets a push, young Floyd. Against Kennedy.
Floyd's got it.
Sheringham's coming off.
What's wrong with him? Can we pick up Matty?
I'm not sure. He's in a lot of pain.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's knackered.
I'd say he's running okay, so it's got to be something around his head, I would have thought.
Yep.
So
to go! Gets a free kick, Jake Carmody.
Against him. Hands in the back.
Okay.
Against Carmody. He's gone the old ride.
Yeah.
The double hands in the shoulder.
Back to Trent Webber.
So Webber, chip short, finds Lynch. Lynch is going to go backwards to his teammate there in Johnson. Johnson surveying the situation. Plays on and kicks really long. Paddy Bright, best position, comes around the side of the pack, but it's a good mark there from Simpkin. Simpkin into the middle. It's a dangerous little kick, but it's a nice kick. Finds Seal. Seal wheels around on the right, but that's a siren. And I'll tell you what, McGuan was in pretty good position to mark that too.
10 seconds off having another crack at goal. The Colac Tigers there, because he did mark the footy and he was uncontested.
He was. So half-time for Blood Toyota, we see Colac 9-3-57. Bell Park 3-9-27. 30 points the margin.
30 points, and it's considering they only kicked 27 for a half. It's looking ominous for Bell Park, and Colac Tigers doing everything right on this particular occasion. We'll see if that can change in the second half. We're going to take a break. Kicks Country Footy FM 89.3.
You're listening to the GFL Finals, thanks to 40 Winks and Geelong Harley-Davidson on 89.3 Kicks Country Footy.
There's a great feeling about the raw energy you get at a local footy match. Some days you can pull your car up to the ground, sit on the bonnet and cheer from the sidelines. Some days the weather doesn't play ball, so you retreat inside your car, eat